Oh my fucking god, welcome to Whang, and we're continuing this Magik Domain fuckery. The last world of Silver Surfer is like 10 times harder than this already ridiculously hard game, but you know, we're fucking making our way through it somehow. Somehow, I don't know. We might not fucking beat this thing still, I don't know. You know, when I was doing my intro, oh my god, look. Oh, I remember this, it has this cool mouse. When I was doing my intro, I was thinking about how I've basically been pronouncing my name incorrectly my whole life. Well, let me not say incorrectly, because there is no 100% correct way to pronounce this name that, is just a fucking typo, Whang. Basically, the story that I've been told is that when my father's family came over to the US, what the bubble didn't even... Alright. The things that I've been annoyed by getting hit by in this fucking game, you know, pumpkins, soft-ass pumpkins, oh, I stubbed the bottom of my surfboard, bang his little head, whatever the fuck. I'm getting knocked off of a surfboard, I'm made out of silver, and I'm getting knocked over a fucking surfboard by bubbles. Bubbles of fucking soap and water. What the fuck? Fuck out of here with that stupidity. But yeah, so apparently it was a typo, the name should have been H-W-A-N-G, Whang. So I guess the correct way for me to pronounce this name would be Whang, but that, if someone would even say that, it wouldn't even fucking register as like a normal thing to say. It's just not it, so this channel is Whang, that's it, that's what it is, what it's gonna be forever. If I'm stumbling over my words, it's because I didn't get much sleep, and it's not that I didn't have the opportunity to sleep, it's that I stayed up looking up stupid things, as I'm sure many of the people on this channel do. I'm on Facebook, and I see a trailer for, ESPN is putting out one of those short documentaries on the oh god, this, you can't trick me like that, boy. I see this trailer about how they're putting out a short documentary on the XFL, and suddenly, I remember that fucking dude from the XFL, he hate me.
He hate me.
And I thought, man, wouldn't it be funny to get a He Hate Me jersey? Like, oh my god, what? Get a He Hate Me jersey to wear it ironically, like the fucking hipster that I am. So, oh, this is a Blue Lobster in space? So I'm looking up how I can get this fucking jersey, and there's a few of them online, but I'm doing various search terms, looking up just various things about the XFL. That was what I was spending my night Googling, XFL. And then somehow, in the course of me looking up XFL stuff, it's somehow something with the search terms led me to find this erotic novel with the, probably the best title I've ever heard in my fucking life. It's called, He Exposed Me to the Real, Now I Hate Lames. That is possibly, like, the most ghetto thing I've ever heard a fucking book called, but it is such a fucking good title. Because it tells you everything that you need to know about the fucking book. Like, it's no, like, they're not trying to be a little cute, well, not like 50 Shades of Grey. I see 50 Shades of Grey on the bookshelf, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that's about. He showed me the real, and now I hate lames. That's, like, you get what what that book's about. She's, like, dating all these fucking corny motherfuckers, and then she meets some fucking real motherfucker, and she's like, oh, you know, this is my standard now. I can't go back to the lames. I hate them now. Oh my god. I haven't read the book yet, but I'll put an Amazon link in case you're curious. That title, it makes me think of what I was talking about the last time, how you get these people with these fucking soft-ass values. They come to New York, they try to force them on us, and they act like this is the way things are done in New York. I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here, you fucking lames. That's what I'm doing with this fucking channel, man. I'm exposing you to the real. It's a really fucking popular book, too. Like, it has, like, something like 500 reviews. And, like, mostly positive. Like, it has almost a perfect score on Amazon. These erotic novels, man, like, chicks love these fucking things. Like, guys will talk about how, well, they have this idea that girls aren't interested in, like, sex stuff or whatever, but, it's just different. Like, a guy and a girl will be sexting on, like, Snapchat or whatever the fuck. And he'll be like, show me your titty. Haha, LOL, JK, but no, but seriously, show me your titty. The girls aren't like that. They'll want you, they'll be like, oh, like, tell me what you're going to do to me. They want you to make your own, like, fucking, I keep doing the same fucking thing because I'm not paying attention. Holy shit. They'll want their own personalized fucking fan fiction from you. If you don't want to be one of those fucking lames that book is telling about, you need to know how to, you know, write. Oh. Gotta be able to write your own custom fan fictions for you and the girl you're sext. Oh, I'm dead. I fucked up, guys. Fucked up real bad. Read the summary of that book on Amazon. I didn't read it yet, like I said, but from the impression I get, it's like some chick is dating, oh, she's married to this doctor who's like the perfect dude, but I guess he's the lame spoken of in the title. He's a fucking total fucking wiener.
Wow, this is awkward, isn't it?
There's a few characters though. It's kind of an ensemble. There's this guy who's the baker, who's he owns a bakery, but he's also some kind of the biggest drug lord in town. And at the same time, another part of the cast is the most popular strippers in town. Which I never really knew that there was a stripper hierarchy where you just roll up to some town and you're like, hey, who are the poppin' strippers in this town? I want to know. Give me the fucking standings. Beheaded. What is this? Beheaded half. The cover has pretty much every font known to man, and it also has this awkward as fuck picture of this dude. This dude standing there. I guess he represents the real, because he got the real dude face on. Oh my god. Kind of looks like a cell phone picture that he wasn't ready for. There's a sequel to this book too. There's He Exposed Me to the Real. Now I Hate Lames too. Aside from that, I also had a lot more people after the last video give me suggestions. On Facebook, these dudes Thompson, David, and Nicholas talking about the fucking the old Spiderman games for NES and Super NES. Which those games, holy fuck, those were some hard fucking games, man. Arcade's Revenge for fucking oh. Digging in the fucking ground with the tail of the surfboard. Every Spider-Man game in that era of gaming was retardedly fucking hard. I used to have Spider-Man versus the Sinister sticks for NES. That game was a son of a bitch, although I did beat that one a few times. You know what Spider-Man game... You know what Spider-Man game was really fucking good though? The that original Genesis one. It was a super early Genesis game too. Actually, I might do that one on this channel just because I'm really in the mood to fucking play that. It wasn't a brutally hard game, it was a challenging game, but it was a lot of fun. I don't think I've played that game since I was a kid. Who knows, maybe I'll play it now and it'll be a piece of garbage. There were lots of cool little mechanics in that too, like you had to, the entire game, I think, was you're racing against the clock. And if the clock expires, fucking Mary Jane blows up. Oh, come on! Oh, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, what? I'm never getting past this third world now. The second world was bullshit, but the third one, holy fuck. You know, it's not even that bad. I'm just playing like shit right now. Got Donald Trump in the fucking, this whole, like, Russian hacker shit. You know what? This is, that Russian hacker story. That's a good way to, it's a good litmus test for you to see which of your friends actually read articles and which ones just read the headline. Because there's a lot of these headlines, they make it out like the Russians hacked into the voting systems and changed the numbers or some shit. When really, it's that same old fucking, that story. According to apparently the CIA oh my god! Apparently the CIA confirmed some shit about the Russians doing the hacks to get the emails, and according to the slant the stories are putting out, this is what decided the election, which I don't really buy. I think those emails had a very, very minimal effect on anything, because we all saw the fucking arguments that were happening about that shit. The people who had already decided to vote for Hillary were like, oh, these emails are no big deal, and the people who had already decided that they were going to vote for Trump were like, oh, these emails are the biggest fucking deal. By the time those emails had any chance to make an impact, everyone's mind was already fucking made up, and you can't tell me any different. Oh my god, we're just never getting past that. It's not gonna fucking happen. You know, it never really registered to me as a kid what those fucking elephant heads, what was going on with those, but, we'll get a closer look, hopefully, eventually. But it looks like they're just like skinned fucking elephant heads, half-skinned elephant heads alive, shooting out fucking these weird stones that kill us. Extremely fucking brutal for a game like this. Jesus Christ, on a Nintendo system, they definitely, I guess they figured it was, well, they didn't figure, I guess they just didn't realize it, because they used to censor everything on fucking NES. Half his skull is hanging out, he's, like, chained to that fucking, thing. Pulling his fucking skin off his skull. Holy fuck. We're gonna go up to this boss, who, if I recall, even though we see the picture of Mister Sinister, looks nothing like Mister Sinister. Yeah, like, what? This dude with a shitty little handgun? This is the boss of the game. Like, what is this stupidity? This is what it comes down to. This weird, like, purple thing clone with his shitty white boots. The glorious last boss of Silver Surfer. You'd think he's such a good surfer, he'd be able to turn around if he needs to. No. That's one of my biggest fucking pet peeves, when some challenge in a game comes from just taking advantages of shortcomings in the game mechanics. Oh. Silver Surfer, ladies and gentlemen, we beat this motherfucker. The device piece has been surrendered. The last device piece. Let's savor this son of a bitch. This is what the device looks like. So what are we gonna do with this son of a bitch? Oh, and music. And music. And music. Your quest is at an end, Surfer. The forces of Magik have been defeated, and now the device is mine. Yeah, but what are you gonna do with it? What do we do all this work for, Galactus? No, the device is too dangerous. I will take it to a safe place. Never shall it fall into the wrong hands. Alright, yeah, let's say, this is our device. Let's fucking do dangerous shit, Surfer. Galactus didn't do shit. Cool. That's the ending. 2 fucking screens of fucking, dialogue. We don't even get to see him taking away the fucking device or anything. Just Silver Surfer, the end. Silver Surfer's a fucking lame. Galactus showed me the real. So, we got a password. What do we do with the password? There's nowhere to put in a password. Alright, everybody, get fucked.